All right, y'all. It's your man Anthony Smith, Exotic Network in the building. We done drove all the way up to Sacramento. We back in Northern Cali. But when you dealing with young legends like this, man, it's worth it to take the drive. I made a little slideshow, man, but y'all, we're just gonna let this run in the background and show off some of their work throughout the podcast. And we always trying to mix up the look. But they done brought us over here to this 3-story mansion they got here. I told you these boys was getting money, man. They got us on like the 3rd floor. They got the whole squad out here, man. Y'all go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. My name's Cameron Serpa, Westcoast Photography on Instagram.
Yep. Yes, sir. Mizzle Serpa, 3100 West Coast Mizzle.
Yes, sir. Hey, so man, let's start it off, man. Let's take a shot real quick, man. Let's get this song started off, man. All right, come on. Man, let's leave this Joe Rogan shit up here, man. Let's do some of this tequila, whatever this is.
Yes, sir.
Come on. Hey, you know I got done bad when I went to New York. I'm on my way back out to New York. I'm leaving Friday for New York, and then I'm off to Canada. So I had to come and visit y'all real quick before I went to go take that trip. But they did me bad. That's what I was getting at. They did me bad, man. They handed me a full bottle of Hennessy and wanted me to take the shit without a chaser, bro. It wasn't happening.
Speaking on Canada, shout out my boy Forest Hill.
Oh, Forest Hill.
Junior
Let's go.
Riley out there in Canada. I'm gonna visit him soon.
That boy Squirt.
His dogs.
Mm-hmm. The Camp Line Squirt.
I'm actually doing a video for him while we out there.
Yes, sir. Tap in with him.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to call y'all on FaceTime while I'm out there.
Yeah.
But next time we take a trip out to Canada, we all gonna have to do it together.
Yeah. Yes, we en route soon to Canada. We en route soon.
Passports.
Hey, so being so young in the game, talk to me about how you guys got started, how you guys got introduced to the dog game, and then on top of that, the camera game.
Yep. So in the dog game, honestly,
first off, y'all see this motherfucking 185-inch TV they got over here, man, just displaying some of the work, man. Yeah, these boys going crazy. If y'all ain't got no West Coast photography images in y'all catalog, what the fuck y'all doing?
Yeah. Yes, sirs. But getting back to it, how we entered the dog game, honestly, my pops out there, we'll introduce him later.
Yeah.
He hopped us in the game. Yeah, we hopped him in the game. He hopped in the game with us. We traveled the world. Shit, we was with our kennel partner in Texas, actually. We was in Texas putting in a lot of work. Shit, we just started from there. Then Pops gave the business up. I said, we got to get this promo right. So we bought a camera and just started shooting.
Yeah. So Pops came in with the bullies. He started off with the dog
Pops
game.
came in with the bullies. We came in with the camera.
We had over 15 dogs ourselves, like up to almost 25. So.
Okay, so what brought you guys, besides Pops being into the game, were you guys already into the dogs, or was it more?
We've been breeding dogs since we were like knee high. We've been
bulldogs.
Okay.
Bulldogs,
makes sense.
Scotty line, all that Miyagi blood back in the day. We were too young to even know what it was.
Yeah. So what would you say you guys' most famous dog was that you guys had as kids, and even now, even growing up now?
Famous dog, probably my boy Blue Jay and Limited edition.
Just the dogs we had, or just dogs we seen?
No. Dogs that you guys personally created.
Oh yeah.
Or either
like
purchased,
produced?
Yeah.
Produced,
Purchased or
Blue Jay and Limited. A lot of people know them. They have a litter in over like 25 states.
Yeah.
So they put in a lot of work. They put us on the map, and it's just all about promo there at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You got the West Coast pictures. You're doing something right.
So that's when the pictures came in.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what made you guys grab a camera instead of trying to book somebody?
So honestly, we was trying to book with a couple people. Shout out my boy Beto as well. I was trying to book with him when I first started, but they were just so booked out. They're 3-4 weeks booked out. I'm like, I feel like I
got to figure it out.
I got to figure it out. Basically, I need to get this promo rolling. I got some dope ass studs, some nice females, shit. So I just
So talk to me, because I was in when I first got into business, it was BBM, and it was me and my brother. It was me and my brother Corey. You know what I mean? He went to school for the shit. And I ended up having the connection with George, and I kind of brought the BBM together. He had more of the camera insight, and I had the dog connection, but I was still doing my thing with the camera, but it was like he knew more about it. And then I brought him, met George, and then we created BBM, and that was going up. Yeah. But we had to part ways, you know what I mean? Because we wasn't seeing eye to eye. Yeah. So how does it work with you guys as being brothers and doing business?
I mean, just naturally, we just work good together, honestly. But when the money's good, we just make sure we're both fed, make sure family's fed, so nobody gets mad at each other, honestly. Because most business, what happens when they split ways is always about some money or or someone, like you
I was
said,
listening
seeing
to a
eye to eye.
podcast on the way up here. He said it's money, it's women, and it's drugs that'll split your business up. I think that's what he just said. You feel me?
Yep. So it's just, for us, it's always about the money. Cause
Right. And
we never.
For me and my bro, I want to say it was never about the money that split us up. It was I was getting famous. Like niggas was knowing my face. But he never wanted to be on camera. You know what I mean? Like I see Cam all the time. So I don't really see you out there like that.
Just
you know?
really behind the scenes with it and stuff.
Don't tell me you be out there stacking.
Nah, for real.
He's the stacker. This what everyone knows. If
Come on,
he's not
talk
at a
into the
photo
mic
shoot,
on him.
With,
he's not at a
with
photo
us
shoot,
at
they
the
don't
photo
want-
shoot, it got to be both of us because
Yes.
like one person got to take the pictures, one
Now
person
a lot
gotta
of
stack
people
the
don't
dog.
understand that and don't know that how important stacking the dog
Yeah.
is.
Some owners don't know how to control their
Of
dogs. They
course.
don't know how to. They've never really worked with them, so you really gotta. It's really a photo shoot. You really gotta sit there and perfect it. So
So before I do a photo shoot, because I know what it entails, right?
Yeah.
Nigga don't pull up in no Gucci's. Nigga don't come out here extra fly, big rimmed up. I need to see the work van with the
Yeah.
work boots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you coming to work. Your
Yeah.
back gonna hurt by the time you get
Hip
done coming with
problems
me.
and all,
You
yeah.
feel me? You about to get out here and work with your dog because there's a lot of people that own these dogs that don't necessarily have them with them on a day-to-day basis. And that's something that I go through on my guidelines. But before I do anything, you know what I mean? Like I gotta let them know what they getting themselves into because I didn't had too many breeders show up fresh like I'm about to do everything. And
No,
nah.
we gotta get to work. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we try to make it basically an experience for the customer.
Yeah.
You're booking with us. We gotta show you.
Talk
all
to
the
me
love.
about the experience. So I'm booking with you guys. I
So-
get in the DM and I'm like, hey, West Coast Photography, what is it to get you guys? I'm out here in Southern California. I want you guys to come to me, to Southern Cali. I got 2 dogs that I'm shooting.
Okay.
I don't personally have the dogs with me. I have someone else who's gonna have the dog and meet you guys
That's not a
at a
problem.
park.
That's not a
Talk
problem.
to me.
So we basically take full control, show the person, like put them on game while we're doing the shoot. We bring the toys, we bring the leashes. He stacks the dog. I'm shooting the dog. We're talking and stuff. We just make it a good time. Yeah.
Weather,
Right.
the time of day,
Right.
if it's gonna rain.
So how much of a price difference does it go when you guys have to travel? Give me
Uh,
base rates right now. What are you guys' base rates if somebody's 2 doors down? Local, Sacramento, they need a one single dog shot.
So the base price is $250 a dog, and that comes with 3 photos. You get a front shot, a side shot, and a third picture of your choice. You could do another side shot, a 4 or 5. You could do a picture with your dogs, a picture of your dog in the tree. I don't care. We're gonna get it done. Yeah,
You gonna put him in the tree, Cam?
we've done it before.
Tree.
You know, we've done it.
Put him in the tree. Get that nigga on the rock. I want his back legs in the water swimming like this, like he a little fish or something. That's what I need.
Yep.
You got me?
Anything.
Yep. Anything you want. We try to make the customer happy. If you don't like the shoot, you get a free second shoot with us.
Nice. Hey, they better than me. Y'all not getting shit for free. I'm not coming back. Y'all gonna get what y'all get, and y'all gonna like it. You feel me?
Yes,
We're not
sir.
coming out here. Nah, but that's one thing that George told me when I first started shooting, right? Because I'm so used to working a 9 to 5 at the point of this, when this is happening. We went down to go do a shoot, right?
Yeah.
I'm with the Michael Jordan of the dog game. He look at me and he like, that ain't it. Nigga, what you mean that ain't it? We done.
Yeah.
No. What does that ain't it mean? You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
He don't tell you the truth too.
like,
Yeah, you gotta.
that ain't it.
You
We gotta
be
do it
real,
again.
You gotta be real with yourself. Like, is this really what the customer wants? And if it's not, you gotta figure it out. You gotta make the customer happy at the end of the day.
Yeah.
The customer not happy, I'm not happy. Honestly, sometimes I don't sleep good at night because some people.
Right. You want to make the customer happy not only because you want to be happy and your name is also attached to this work, right?
Yeah.
If you put out bullshit, you're going to eventually, like, niggas ain't going to book with you. You feel me? Like, you only going to go so far in the game because this game is as big as it is and how far it is worldwide, it's
The word
still
gets around
everybody
quick. Yep.
talks. You feel me?
Word
So it's
gets
like your
around.
name could go sour real quick. So
Yeah.
This game has turned into a canceling culture.
Yep.
Like, I don't totally agree with that, but it has. So you got to work around it.
Yeah. So what's the? You're not bending over kissing asses, but you still you got your limits, right? Like I got my limits, right?
Yeah.
And it's like I want to make sure that the customer's happy, but I do things to make sure that the customer's happy before we even leave the location. or what's going on, right? So I'm gonna let you go through and you pick the photos. So the way you said,
I
you
do
star
that
the
as well.
photos, right? So I'm gonna give them the camera, and on the back of the camera, for those that don't know, they can wind through and they can star the photos,
Yep.
right? And when they star the photos, when they tell me they got 4 or 5, 3 or 5 star pics, nigga, that's it. So after you get the images back, they got your logo on it. They're branded with the dog's name and all of that.
Yo.
And then you want to go back and tell me, no. You picked those.
You chose those.
You
pictures,
chose
yeah.
those pictures. If
So
you didn't like them,
I'm just a little different, but I am kind of the same. At the end of the photo shoot, I'm gonna scroll through my camera. Sometimes I'll bring my laptop, let you look at the pictures. I'm gonna show you which ones I like. You show me which ones yours like. And then on post edits, because I do a lot of post edits. Like in photography, you have to do edits. You have to edit. I go in there, pick the best photo, not just the best photo of the dog, the best photo that I could edit. So if as long as it works up to my editing standards, it's gonna be a nice photo. That's what I try to explain to people. Got you.
So what has been, give me a great customer to work with and a customer that just like I'm gonna tell you right now, it's people that get in my DM that I already know by the first 2 messages. I ain't working with you.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a headache, bruh.
So honestly, I learned this from experience. It's no disrespect either. People that are spending their whole paycheck on my photo shoot, don't shoot.
It ain't worth it.
It's not worth it. You guys, I understand the money and all that, but at the end of the day, I'm still a person. I still got a personal life, and I can't just be up. You can't be up my ass and make me edit on FaceTime and stuff. It just the money's not all money's good money.
Right. Exactly.
That's why I up my prices.
I'm listening.
That's why I up my prices. I up my prices, and I actually got busier, but I'm working with better clients now.
Yes.
More mature clients that have more money, and they're respectful of my work.
So when I first got in the game, I want to say I was doing videos for like $400 a shoot, right?
Yeah.
And it was still 60-second videos, right? But at the time, stud videos was like music videos. They was long. And I'm like, bruh, ain't nobody watching no 3-minute long stud video. If you can't see everything you need to see from that motherfucking dog.
People have a short attention span now, yeah.
This is even before this microwave shit that's going on now. I think I could cut videos to 30 seconds and really get it all the way in to keep it a hundo, right? And I'm looking, I'm like, bruh, you really need to see this whole video for this shit. 3 minutes long? Nah, we're going to 60 seconds. So George is like,
it's like a reel, like Instagram reel. If
right.
You're not a 3-second attention time span, if you could keep them there for the 30 seconds out of their 3-second time span, you're doing good.
I'm like, how many different angles of a dog do you need to see? And then they want them to be so perfect. Imagine a photo, and each frame got to be, that's what it is in video.
That's hard, yeah.
Oh my God,
I could do videos, but I haven't done it yet. I tell people all the time in the DMs, I don't do videos for the public.
Yeah.
Because I could do them, but I don't do them because it's just so much more tedious work. It's tedious.
Yeah.
It's a very tedious job. Like in photography, if one of the ears aren't up, I could bring it up.
Yeah.
I could make it work. The pictures I could work with.
Right.
But
so where did you come up with your style? Because my G, you guys are so good. I don't even have to see the West Coast photography shit on the end, and I know who the fuck who did it. You feel me?
A little unique style. We were just really starting off just shooting our own dogs. We just wanted good pictures of our own dogs.
Right.
You know, some people charge too much. Like no one wants to pay $500 just for a photo of their dog. So we just came in. We were doing them for free at first too. We weren't even. We were just free photos.
Getting our portfolio up and stuff.
But
we're gonna take a little break real quick. We're gonna take a break, and then we're gonna get right back to it. We just had a camera die. Y'all stay on. Hold on. Keep talking to him. Y'all keep talking.
Sir.
Yes, seriously.
But yeah, I really got inspired by the person who inspired me in the photography game was probably the bully camp line, George. Yeah. I used to really late night look at his photos, scroll down the internet, and just stare at his photos all night. And I was like, yeah, I need something like this in my life. So
all about promotion too.
Yeah.
All about promotion.
After the George inspirations, right?
Yeah.
And following the way that George was shooting the dogs, that kind of gave you guys the style that you wanted.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, the style I basically produced my own style, but his style, the cinematic look, the dark tones and all that, the bluish look when it's supposed to be yellow. I've inherited off of him basically.
So you have a Sony, but you shoot with an 85. How did this matchup come together?
So honestly, my boy Toro, he's a photographer out in Dallas, Texas. He used to do all my photo shoots.
Okay.
Like long before I started, like I'm gonna take my own photos and stuff. He put me on game with what camera. I didn't even know what camera to buy, how to use a camera, or anything when I first started.
Yeah.
I bought all my gear, and that night when I went to practice, I didn't know nothing. I thought I wasted all my money.
Damn.
So I just through trial and error and all that. He helped me get the base camera and all that, but through trial and error, that's how I learned.
How did you guys decide on who was gonna shoot, who was gonna stack? Like, what happened?
So honestly, it just happened throughout time. So I'm like, I'm gonna start doing pictures and stuff. Come help me, hold the dog.
You 100% came into the game, spending this money, spending the bag on this camera and this setup.
I sold a dog.
Dogs.
I sold a dog, and bought a camera with the next morning.
Yes, I feel it. My man.
No
My
experience.
man.
And there's no YouTube videos that can show
YouTube,
you how to edit dogs or anything.
So listen, you guys might already know, y'all might have already seen some of the stuff, but if you guys haven't, man, we are putting together a full shooting course, and we got the guys over at Westcoast Photography, and they are going to be teaching a portion of the photography side. We got the video side, but I wanted to hook up with them because, man, in my honest opinion, you guys are killing it, bro, and you guys got to be top 1, 2, 3 in the world, not just California, not just the United States.
And I want to bring it to everyone's attention. I've only been doing it for a year and a half.
Yeah.
Bow.
Still 20 years old doing it.
Yeah.
Bow.
A year and a half. 2 years will be in November, I believe. November when I first started. It was around fall, so down on my page.
Where did the name come from?
West Coast Photography. Honestly, I just thought of it within a
West
couple
Coast,
seconds.
you know, it's the best coast.
My Instagram page was a backup page. I said, I'm going to switch it. I said, think of a name. We're on the West Coast. Shit. West Coast Photography.
Boom. Run with it.
Ran with it. Never could look back. And now here we are today.
Who was you guys' first customer? You guys remember? Besides yourselves. Our memorable customers.
I got two. They were the same day. Alyssa Gonzalez, she owned Takeo. I actually sold her the dog.
Okay.
It was a free photo shoot. It was Takeo, then my boy Jackpot from, what's his name? It's Jackpot
Derek.
Season, Derek on Instagram.
Yeah.
Shout out to
He was
Derek.
our two first customers.
You guys still mess with him to today?
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah,
I'm
both
supposed
of
to
them.
do a shoot for Derek soon. Be looking out for that, Derek.
Yeah. Be on the lookout, Derek,
Yeah.
man. We're waiting on you. Been running with every customer that I really, really, truly fuck with. 99% of them, I still fuck with.
Yeah.
7 years, you know.
I've never really had a customer not mess with me after, besides the long distance ones when I travel.
Got you.
Because
So-
that's just a lot of hassle.
How does it work when you guys, because it went from free to a price to where you guys are now?
Yeah.
Okay.
How did
so-
the customers take those price jumps, and were they understandable?
I mean, the customers, they were telling us to up our price.
Yeah.
We weren't trying. We're at what, 170,
150, then 175.
and they're telling us you gotta raise your price because too much people are hitting you. You gotta be more
Y'all
exclusive.
too busy.
Yeah, you want to be more
like,
exclusive.
but
Yeah.
it's really they just want pictures. They don't want no one else really.
Right.
getting pictures.
Yeah, but so
They want
basically-
that hot shit. They like,
Yeah.
hey, raise it up, get rid of all these little niggas down here,
real,
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Clean up the yard, bro.
So we hit after, so we was at 0, then we went up to 100. We kept at 100 for probably a month or so. Went up to 150, then 175 to 200. I was at 200 for a minute.
Okay.
I stayed at 200. That was my comfortable number. I didn't like. A lot of people were coming to me. I was like, yeah, because when I first started, I was doing 4, 5, 6 dogs in one shoot. So
Yeah.
200 was added up quick. Then I was like, I'm so busy. Then I'm dealing with a lot of customers that don't respect me or anything. So I'm like, I think I'm gonna just raise my price.
So when you
to
say they
250.
didn't respect you guys, what do you mean by that? Like, cause you was young coming out,
Just too
killing it? Like,
young. Yeah.
Honestly,
Not
they was
getting
young. They didn't have faith in us. They didn't know our name. We were new to the game.
yeah.
We were just
They
we're
just
out there.
it's getting a family photo. They want it back in the same day. It's not like that.
Right.
It's more of an art. We got to make your dog look
Yeah.
the best it does in person, so you get what you want. You
Yes.
can get your money.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, I'm like, I'm going to shoot my price up to 250. Hopefully I could catch a break. Then I still give out better quality. I have more time to edit.
Yep.
As soon as I put my price up to 250, I was booked. Never looked back. I never missed a booking.
Right.
my bookings went over the roof. I'm like, why did I go over the roof from 200 to 250? My price is up.
Yeah.
I got to thinking, I'm like, people are willing to pay more for something that's better.
Okay, so the way that I explain it to people when I explain it is the photos that we take aren't 90% of them are going out as advertisement to either sell the dog, use the dog as a stud, right?
Promotion.
It's some form of promotion. This isn't a family photo that they're going to go hang on their wall like Jordan over here, right? That's why the price is different. So when I talk to people, it's like,
it's an investment.
This
At the end of
most
the day,
definitely it is an investment.
It's
right?
you come get a picture taken of your dog, then you go sell a dog for $60K.
Exactly, right? But they want to be mad at your $250 price, right? I'm gonna tell you guys what I told somebody. This dude wanted to do a video with me, right? My video price is $1,500, right? Somebody comes, it's $1,500. I don't care what you get. I don't care how many dogs it is because I know the hassle that I got to go through. After 3-4 dogs, we're gonna start working. The price is gonna be different, right? After I've known you for a while, the price could be different, right?
Yeah.
But if I get somebody new, random, that hits me in the DM, is 1.5K, and I leave it alone, right?
Yeah.
I used to sit there and I would explain why the
your
price
is
was the price,
$1,500. Yeah.
right? And George said, "Nigga, you ain't got time to be explaining to all these people. Even if you're just copying and pasting the same message, you're giving them too much time. The people already know who you are, already know the quality that you bring and the work that you can produce. So what are you explaining anything for?
Yeah,
your price is your price.
Your work is showing your price. Why you're worth your price. You shouldn't have to explain nothing.
I'm on planes left and right, going here and there. Everything that I drop is fire. This is the price, right? This is the price to play. Period. And I've had people try and dummy it down, like, all different types of ways, and I just don't continue to respond with them. But what I'm getting at with this, with you guys, is where do you feel like the cap for photography is? Because I'm gonna tell you like this: if you want to go book a photo shoot with George, because you said that's who you like, everything.
I was gonna do one too with him.
What do you think the price is?
At the time, I want to believe it was 1K, but now I believe it's 5.
Yes.
I believe it's 5.
That's what it is.
It's 5K for a photo shoot, right?
Now it's different because it's how do you say it, right? He's going to post it and push it, right? And he has one of the biggest platforms for the dog game. So it's like 100%. Not only you're getting a great photo, but you're getting the promotion behind it.
And that's why a lot of people come to me as well. I got 15.5K followers. They're all real. I've never bought a follower. I can confirm it. A lot of my pictures go viral. I have one picture with 10K likes, I'm pretty sure. 250 insights, like people seen the post, 250,000.
Yeah.
So I was pushing for the longest time, and I still do. A lot of my customers, they're getting promotion behind my work. They're not only getting great art, they're getting work as well.
Yes, and you said it very well right there. It's art, right? Yeah. And anybody can take your art and say that something's wrong with it, something's this, something's that, but it's art.
At the end of the day, it's my art.
We're trying to make the dog look as best it is in person.
Yes.
So if someone comes and looks at that dog, it'll be like, all right, I see that dog in that picture.
Yeah, I don't want to do too much. People have requested it. I'm not going to say no names, but
how do you know what's too much?
How do I know?
Just looking at
personally know?
Looking at the dog in person, then seeing the dog in the picture, you're gonna know. Like,
right?
People know. It's just
so the way that I explain it when people ask me if you use Photoshop, I say everybody uses Photoshop.
Photoshop is a platform, not
Photoshop is a tool.
Yeah, it's a platform.
And the way that I explain it is, do you think that Kim K ever puts out a picture and ain't got no Photoshop on it?
Lost your mind.
You lost your mind. There's too much money behind this to let any blemish look a certain kind of way.
Ruin anything.
Right?
Exactly. Like I said, Photoshop shouldn't be a term that we use. Photoshop is a software. You use a Photoshop as a tool, like you said.
Yes.
To make the photo better.
It's a drone. It's a lens. It's a camera bag. All of these tools you need.
The picture's dark. I'm gonna lighten it up.
Exactly.
You use Photoshop. You don't not use Photoshop because you got too much of an ego.
Right.
A lot of people have to use Photoshop to show the best version of their dog.
Yes.
And like
99% of you niggas
use Photoshop.
Use Photoshop.
Use
and
Photoshop.
if you can play it dumb if you want to, you can say your dogs have never been Photoshopped. Y'all the main niggas asking for it. Y'all the main niggas asking for it.
Y'all behind the scenes,
right?
Photoshop. We know it.
Just stop it. You
As
know
a
what I mean?
photographer, I know what picture is photoshopped. I know which picture isn't photoshopped. I know everything.
At the end of the day, I feel like as long as the dog still looks like the dog and you're not building like niggas don't go to Build-A-Bear and walk out and think you're going to come out with the same bear that you walked in with. It's no way.
Yeah.
There's too many different buttons. You're not going to walk out with the same bear as somebody else. You feel me?
Nah, there's too
But
much.
as long as I walk out and that nigga still looks like a cute little bear, I didn't build me no fucking gorilla. Like, they don't build gorillas in Build-A-Bear. He comes out and he's still a bear. You're not building, you're not going all through the loop and coming out and your kid got a full gorilla in his hands.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm saying.
I do have to bring up to the topic, these cameras and lenses make the dog look taller than it actually is in person. I don't know how many people know this. Photographers know this. If I took a picture of my dog today at the high length level everyone wants, we're going to get dogs that look taller than they do in person.
So the other thing that people fail to realize is everything is about angles.
Angles are 100% the reason I'm one of the best. I catch the best angles.
Angles, 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 yo. And just because you can't catch that angle, or when you saw that dog stacked at a table at a show, he was at a completely different angle, you got to understand that. Okay, just tap there. You got to understand, you guys, that the power of, damn, yo, angles is gonna change everything.
Once you master the art of catching angles, it don't matter if it's a dog, a person, a bottle cap. If you get the angle right, you can make it look good, no matter what.
100%. 100%. So what I gotta say to that, yo, is you guys and like trying to down talk Photoshop, Lightroom, Adobe Illustrator. There's so many different programs, but everybody wants to call everything Photoshop.
Yeah.
Everything Photoshop. Everything Photoshop. There's so many different programs that you can use to alter an image. You can do them on your phone, right? Every image that's being altered is being altered to make the dog look the way the dog is supposed to, and the closest to what we see through our lens in persons.
Yes. In most cases.
Like, people can even stretch videos. They be stretching
100%.
iPhone videos. So
100%.
it's like,
there's so many different things that you could do to make something look altered or a different way. It's ridiculous. But at the end of the day, the only people that are going to be hurt are the clients.
Yeah.
Right? It's going to come back on us because they're going to be mad because people are saying this and that, right? But at the end of the day, those clients are the ones that asked for it. Like, bro, I told you, it's don't look like your dog. You still wanted it.
Yeah.
Our pictures, though, still, like, look like, if you hadn't seen the dog in person, you would know that's that dog.
I've done shit, and I won't put my logo on it.
Yeah.
That's how you want it? I'm not pushing it. I'm not. If somebody asked me if I took the picture, did the video, no, it wasn't me. Yeah. And I tell them that when I give it to them. Straight drop. I'm not going to lie to you. If this is what you want, this isn't what I'm about, and this is what
This is what I don't believe in. Yeah, this isn't the work. It's not gonna happen. I try to put out. I don't.
Hey, Aunt, how come you didn't post that picture of my dog? Nigga, I told you, because that wasn't your dog.
Yeah. And let's bring it back to when you said if I don't put my signature on the picture, I stopped doing that. Not for myself, purely for my customers, because a lot of my customers were getting people that didn't like me, that were hating on me, go to their pictures and their platform and be like, oh, West Coast photography this. I don't believe it. So I just said, you know what? For my people, for my brand and everything, I'm going to stop doing that. Yeah. The real ones are going to know if that's my picture or not.
Right.
But that's one of the reasons I stopped putting the WCP.
I'm going to swap another battery. We're going to take another shot. We're just getting into it, man. West Coast photography. We all the way out here in Sac, Northern Cali, stand up, man. We swapping batteries, yo. This could go on for a minute, man. Y'all stay tuned. Back at it like we never left. Y'all already know what it is. It's the Exotic Network, nigga. We sit here with West Coast photography, man. Now listen. I need to know the importance. We got to get back on the importance of this stacking, bro.
Yeah.
And how did you learn how to stack? How is your back still in one piece, bro?
For real.
So for TBC, we got my man Uncle Eddie, super OG, been in the game. He does transporting now. He gonna kill me, bro. He gonna kill me. I cannot think of the transport service. Uncle Eddie TBC does transporting. So if you ever got a dog that needs to go anywhere in the world, they transport him.
Yeah, shout out to bro.
Shout out to 30 No Play, man. These
No Play.
They're doing it.
East
You
and
already
West.
know who it is right here.
Yeah.
Westcoast photography in the building, man.
Yeah.
Sersky.
It's a whole lot of going on. We're going to get back into this podcast. We're going to talk about this stacking. That's the whole reason why I brought in Uncle Eddie.
Yeah.
White guy, I think you shut up.
Close the door.
We're going to talk about this stacking because that is super important in the way the photos come out.
Hey,
Both of you guys
before
can
he
attend
starts,
to it, but-
I've had people at the photo shoots, him start stacking the dog, and they be like, wait, hold on, pause. Pull out their camera. I've never seen my dog look this good in person. That goes to the point.
Yes.
That stacking is one of the most important things in the photography.
Yeah, and having somebody with you that can stack makes the
it
photo
takes a
shoot.
team. Yep.
It takes a team, and for sure, I want to say, what would you guys say the perfect team is? It 2, 3? How many people?
2 will work, 3's the best. Because
Someone always got to be making noise. Like, even if, like, the owner wants to make some noise, you got to put in just a little bit of work, make your dog look the best it can.
Yeah.
Just so he
Get
can
them ears standing up. Get that look, you know what I mean?
That mean mug right there.
Get everything
Gotta have
rolling.
that mean mug. If he don't got the wrinkles in between the ears, it just ain't right.
That's
You
what
feel
I'm
me?
saying. You got to have a little bit of back leg hanging out. Everything matters. That you got to have depth in the photo. It's all about
around all that. It all matters in the photo.
Right.
And he makes it happen. He knows how to stand out the way. So so he can take out the lead, everything. He's not in the way. A good stacker is always out the way and can stack a dog no matter what circumstances. In the snow, in the mud, in water. We've stacked in water, mud, snow. We've stacked everywhere. We've stacked on sand, ant beds, everything.
Do you guys believe that the lead helps give the dog a different look?
The lead is really important. As long as you stack it behind the cheeks right here, this is some sauce right here. You stack behind the neck, pull it up. It makes the head bigger.
Yes.
Makes the head look bigger. Gives it more of a rounded look. So as soon as he pulls that neck up and I throw something in the air and we press play on the sound system, ears are up, head looks big, stacks perfect. We start snapping shots.
He said sound system. Y'all heard it. He said sound system. Goddamn me.
Yeah,
I got my little speaker. I take it everywhere I go.
Everywhere.
We was just in here bumping. I had the whole little living room. Everybody was in here jamming out. If you shooting photography, doing videography for certain shots, like for certain shots that I do for the video shit, it's basically a picture. You have to have that certain stack.
Lighting,
angle.
everything.
Everything
got
got
to be on point
right
before you start. It's a lot of background work, a lot of behind the scenes before we get pictures like this.
Yeah.
Everyone
It takes a
thinks
lot of
too
work.
it's all sun. Your dog got to be in the sun. We shoot in all shade.
Yeah,
all
so
our pictures done in shade.
Everything you see, like when you see in the course,
Yeah.
we're playing the opposite of what everyone does. Be eye level, be close to the ground, make sure you're in the sun, face the sun. We're in shade. We're above the dog.
Anyone that ever taught us anything, we've always never
Done the
used
opposite.
it.
We've
Yeah,
done the opposite. We're really the
Against
black
the
sheep.
grain.
We're the
Yeah.
black sheep.
Yeah.
We're making it change. We're making a
Trying
change.
And killing the game.
Own
Yeah.
style, doing what we do.
Backlit. I see
Yeah.
it. A lot of
Yes,
backlit
sir.
photos, but that's what helps you guys stand out most is going against the grain. Because when everybody's trying to do the same thing, for some reason, no matter how good or bad the photo is, all of them start to look alike.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
So
It's those
when you
they get into a editing style that looks good, customer's happy, they'll stick to it, never change up, never take a chance, never, okay, we're going to try something new.
Like us,
Right.
we be at a photo shoot. We'll be like, yesterday we stacked this dog over here. We did it this way. We want this person to have a different look. We want this dog matches this part of the dirt. Like everything has to match.
Yeah, it all comes aligned. If there's brown bark, we can't shoot a chocolate dog there.
Yeah.
We got to go somewhere else, go in the grass. It's a lilac dog, we can't shoot in the sand. It just goes, you got to get that depth, you got to get that foreground. Because we're not just looking at the dog, we're looking at a whole photo. It's an art at the end of the day.
Right.
Yo.
How about location scouting? How does it come when you guys are picking a location that you guys are going to shoot a dog?
Okay, so it just all depends. We need a hill, we need shade. If it's fully shaded, we're in there no matter what. If the ground's level,
we can shoot it in the back of the Walmart parking lot, and you would never even
and it's going to
notice.
look good.
Yeah,
Give it a little depth.
We're at
That's
Georgia
what
You don't know
Show.
where the fuck we at.
Yeah.
We're at Georgia Show shooting, and we're
getting
out front, just getting it right there.
Yeah.
But it really doesn't matter if you really need a photo. But if we're going for the the more cinematic looks that we go for and all that. We need shade. We need really nice backgrounds. We need colors. We need depth. We need a lot of stuff that goes into it.
So I go through and I have customers send me images of the dog so I can map out certain backgrounds that are going to help the dog pop out of the video. You know what I mean? My shit is opposite of you guys, right? I'm video first and throw a couple photos in, right?
Yeah.
And the reason is because when it comes down to what customers want from a photo, I'm not the best at it. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it takes a lot of practice. Like that's what I've been doing for the past year and a half consecutively, taking pictures every day, no matter what, editing, hopping on the computer, just getting that down, getting the practice down. Right. So over the course, over days, weeks, even months, I'm getting better no matter what. As long as you're elevating, you're changing photos, the style's not always super the same.
Yeah.
You want to change stuff up, people are happy, they keep coming to us. Oh, you're doing Christmas shoots, you got the little Santa hat going and stuff.
Throw it in there.
It just, you throw in different things into the routine, so not everyone has the same exact look. We got different looks. We got dogs in trees, like I said earlier. We got dogs on couches. We got dogs in the water. In the water, we got dogs on rocks. It's not always the same rock. It's not always the same background. We got dogs on the steps. That's my favorite shot. We got everywhere you could think of.
So favorite dogs to shoot: Frenchies, bullies, EBs. What's?
I'm gonna tell you with this, the Frenchie side, it's either easy or super hard. There's no in between. The Frenchies are either there or you're not gonna get the shot. The bullies, you never know. The dog, it's
all about the person's dog too. If they got straight feet, if they're gonna stack right.
Yeah.
If it's really their health, if they're not leaning over, they're all bow-legged, muscles moving side to side. It's like it all matters.
It does all matter. At
we
the
had
end of the
a
day,
dog
we could get into it
recently, and the shoot was a mess, right?
Yeah.
I want to say normally, I do something with clips. When I go through my camera after a shoot and I got 100 clips, I'm good. Right? Yeah. Video-wise, I had 68. I was like, I already knew it was rough. And I look back and I'm like, yo, like, I ain't got it. You know what I mean? I was afraid that I was going to have to
put
go
in
back.
That post-edit work.
Yeah, man.
The dog doing the talking.
Right.
I've had a lot of those.
So for a lot of times when we go out and shoot, there's a lot of different things that we gotta. Some dogs are a lot easier, so you got to do a lot less in post, right? Some dogs like this one that I'm speaking about, it was rough, right?
It was rough.
But when the customer got it, even though I was so over it because I had worked so hard at it, I mean that fucking video got like some of my best views. Like, I want to say that video did like 20-something thousand on IG.
Yeah.
And on YouTube, it's like 500,000 on YouTube right now.
For real.
And I hate that. I hate the video, hate the dog, hate everything about. Like every time I see it, I'm like,
it makes you sick.
Man,
it's like,
bruh.
damn that.
But that goes along to me saying that you never know what the people are gonna like. You get me?
Yeah.
And it's
so
like
I've had a similar thing like that. The dude, he kept hitting me up. He's like, post my dog, please post my dog out. Can you please post my dog?
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna post your dog. The dog gets thousands of likes on Instagram. I'm like,
what?
So at the end of the day, it really don't matter if the dog's nice, picture's nice, it's gonna work out.
Right.
It goes hand to hand. What people like, you're gonna get an outcome with.
Yeah.
So,
how much longer do you think it's gonna be before you guys jump on the video side? You gonna stay photo?
We just want to be prepared. Like we want to have like most of the videos we like. I don't even like American videos. Like you're the only person that I really like the videos.
Appreciate.
I like most of like the China videos and everything. Shortcut.
Yeah.
Dog looks mean. Only
perfect
couple
shots,
second
right.
clips.
Yeah.
Where it just looks crazy.
Hey, when I was out there in China, them boys be working, bro.
Yeah.
It'd be like 4 niggas. Like, it's 4 shooters all at the same time on the same dog. It's ridiculous. Like, the way that they work and
you just
like,
gotta really know
how
what
much
you're
they
doing.
put into it.
Yeah.
When we pulled up, and I tell this story to everybody, but when we pulled up and the dogs had their own apartment complex, like literally each dog, Bolo had his own apartment, bro.
His own room or
Apartment.
apartment?
Like apartment. They probably had an apartment complex.
Apartment. When I tell you guys, like, I showed up and the gates open up all big, like private community type shit. You know what I mean? And it's a big ass, little bit over like a U. Like it didn't make a complete circle, but it went all the way around, and the only opening was the gate that we came through.
Yeah.
2 stories. All of the dogs got their own apartments, right? The niggas that work there, they share an apartment.
With the dog, yeah.
I'm like, yo, like it's 4 workers or something that work on the whole facility.
Yeah.
They
all
got
stay in
one
apartment.
They stay in one apartment.
Their own.
Each one of the dogs had their own apartment. When we walked into Bolo's apartment, there's a big mural of Bolo on the wall, like porcelain little like shitter over here.
Yeah, they're different out there.
Yo, then the play area, because the guy was saying that they go through and they take the dogs out, you know, like every hour, something like that, every hour, every other hour, whatever it is. And they just had like a big ass like play area for the dogs to go run around in. So he pulled like, I want to say probably like the first 10 rooms out. Yeah. And the dogs were like almost so trained that as soon as the doors open, the dogs run right over there by the gate. They open up the gate. They go run around, play shit.
I've seen videos
you know
like
what
that.
I mean?
They got their own little pools, like big ass pools and everything.
And then on top, the thing that was crazy to me, but now it makes a little bit more sense because Rich is into it out here, and Rich is heavily into the pigeons. Yeah. They do the pigeons big out there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They
So
got a lot of
on top of the apartment complexes, it was bird cages.
Yeah.
And I didn't notice it at first, you know what I mean? But then George had told him that I had a drone. So he was like, hey, could you throw the drone up and let the pigeons, you know what I mean? Like get some dope shit of the pigeons. And I'm like, yeah, for sure. These pigeons, excuse me, were trying to fucking attack the drone. Like there's like dive bombers into the drone, bruh.
Yeah.
Almost lost the drone. And then I'm thinking like, I'm out here in the land like where they make these shits. Yeah. Like, let them tear it up. Like, they gonna get me another one.
Yeah.
But the way that they do shit out there was so crazy because, like, DJI is based out there. But you can't just go into a store and buy shit. Really? There's like a big ass book that they had.
Huh?
And it was like Amazon, but like going through a Yellow Pages.
And you put the numbers down?
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And you don't use no money out there.
It's all digital?
Everything was QR codes. So it's like even when we went to go get food, it was like we got our plate of food, and then they looked at it, and then he just hit it like the QR code. Boom.
Yeah.
So everywhere, like you would go get some fried rice, they'd throw some fried rice, throw some chicken, throw some this, and each one you would go to, you would just tap wherever you went. And then once you got to the end, it scanned all the codes and then gave you a price.
That's crazy.
It was crazy. And then coming back home, then being introduced to like QR codes, because we didn't have QR codes that was going crazy like that in like 16, 17. You know what I mean? It's big now, but it was like different. So I'm like seeing that they're so far ahead. Yeah. We done been out there twice. It's dope, yo. Y'all coming. Y'all on the way.
I got to slide to China. I'm going to Canada. I want to slide to Australia.
Yeah.
And maybe Mexico.
The Philippines is stupid.
I'm Filipino, so I have to go to the Philippines too.
Got to do it.
Yeah, I got to go to the Philippines.
Mexico is like being more Southern California. Like we're so close to Mexico down there that it's like it don't feel so far from home. But when you get off the plane in China, bro, you nowhere near home.
Yeah, because we've been over almost 25 states doing this too, so we already know. Like
I'm telling you. And the funny thing is, each state that you go to, the way that the dog game gets down is like completely different than the last state.
It's a whole different little community. There's smaller communities within the dog game. They all have their own little community, their own clique.
But all of them think they hitters. Everybody got hitters in every state, no matter what. You could be in the middle of Alabama. Nigga, this is the hottest. I'm like, he ain't it.
Yeah.
You never been to Cali.
West Coast. I feel like the further east you go, it's getting a lot better now.
They get bigger, though.
Yes.
They get bigger, yeah.
Dogs get bigger the further east you go. I still feel like out of everywhere, we got the best dogs. Texas is coming real close.
But they're getting a lot of their dogs from us. We can't lie.
We can't downplay that, you know? But let's get into not the drama, but like a little bit of the heat of what comes around this game that we're in. You know what I mean? You touched on it a little bit with the photography side, with taking the logo off because you guys were getting some heat and getting some hate. And I feel like that's just a part of anything when you're great.
Yeah, I mean, all greatness has a lot of people that don't mess with them. They got a lot of haters, a lot of people that neglect how good they are. They don't want to give you your props, say they're proud of you or anything. But at the end of the day, as long as you're working and you're producing quality like this, it doesn't matter.
Right.
The work speaks for itself. And at the end of the day,
That's what matters.
That's all that
right?
matters.
You're still supporting us at the end of the day. We're still getting our work out there.
Yeah.
And getting a
it
kick
don't
out
matter.
of it.
All exposure is good exposure.
Yeah.
No matter if you're trying to abuse my work on the internet or say, promote your dog as with my work.
Do you guys ever people ever try and bash you guys on price or anything like that because you guys are so young?
A lot of people, like I said, didn't
Not
have,
bash you on price, but like talk you down. Like, hey, bruh, I want to shoot 3 dogs, but I know you said you're gonna give me 3 pictures for each dog, and it's 200.
This has happened so much actually that I give an option. I'll do a single shot for $100, and that's it.
Okay.
You don't get a side shot. You don't get nothing else. I give you the shot. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. You wanted to be cheap, so I'm gonna be a.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
we end up
no
always
reshoots,
taking
no nothing.
Yeah.
We always end up taking more pictures of the dog anyway, though, because they always hit us back up like,
hey,
you got extra
Yeah.
pictures for $50.
So
Yeah.
So
Okay, so I'm
money in
gonna
the
tell you
background.
guys one move that made me the most money off of a photography shoot. Damn, yo, I'm trying to think of how I did it. So of course you always take more photos, right?
Yeah.
So let's just say of a dog, I might take like 300-400 pictures of a dog, right?
Yeah.
Average 300.
We're looking through thousands of pictures.
You're
at the
looking
end
through
of the
pictures,
day.
right?
All night,
but after you get everything down, you might have a solid
6, 7.
solid. I like to say a solid 10, like 7 to 10, right?
7 to 10. Yeah, 6, 7,
Solid.
7 to 10.
But outside of that 7 to 10, you got 50 other shots that are like these could also
These
go.
could work. I just gotta work
Yes.
to make them look nice.
Exactly.
I gotta do the extra little.
I did the shoot to get me out for photos is 300, right? Nowhere near as good as you guys, right? It's 300. I don't give a fuck. And you get one picture, right?
Photo?
One photo. I'm giving you one photo, right? 300. That's it,
Yeah.
right?
One photo,
Any
300.
photo you want additionally is $50. If
Yep.
you want me to edit it, it's $100.
Okay.
So if you just want it, I'm shooting it to you for 50, right? But if you want me to edit it on top, it's another 50. Bro, when I tell you I ran a bag up,
I don't know about. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't
and just
know.
because you got to deal with a lot more people too.
No, it's because you give them the choices, right?
Yeah.
So when they see
have
the top
options.
50 and they see their dog and they've never seen them that good,
They're gonna
pick
get
25 fucking pictures, bruh.
Rolls.
25 raws and wanted me to edit all 25 and already paid $300 for the shoot.
Putting us up on game. I never.
I'm telling you,
thought of
it's just
never
giving the option, right?
Yeah.
And you never know because they could say no and they could just take what they already paid for.
Or they could take 1 or 2, but there's some people that will take that extra 12 photos.
Bruh, do you know what he did with them 25 pictures? I didn't see him for another year, and I seen him after. He said, bro, I ain't never made so much money off of a stud. I was literally able to post a picture, and even though it was the same dog, little bit of a different angle,
Yeah.
bruh. He said
that's
normally I would
smart
get
for the
2
stud owner
photos.
and
Yes.
you. That's smart on both sides because they get a lot of work. You might not see them for a minute, but they got a lot of work with more money to be made,
Bruh.
and you're making more money in the long run.
He flies me out to Texas once a year. We run it up every year. He still picks his same 24 to 25 pictures and does the same thing.
That's smart.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that's smart. I never
There's
thought of
not
that.
too many customers that it works with, right? And
Yeah, there's a select few because a lot of them will take the raws. They don't want to pay the extra
Yeah,
50 for the edit,
for the edit.
which they don't understand is a real game changer.
Exactly.
The extra $50 is gonna make them.
I've had another
Thousands
guy
of dollars.
who came back to me, right? And Cam, this is what he did. He said, nah, I don't want you to edit them. Don't worry about it. And just shoot the raws, right?
Yeah.
A month later, he hits me back. He's like, hey, I need to pay you the 50 to edit
get
the
the
other
raws,
one.
yeah.
I said, nah, it's 100 now. Well, what you mean? You said it was 50 at the time when you took them, nigga.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
100 now.
Different day.
Yeah. I didn't have people from 2017 hit me. Like, hey, you like, and screenshot me the message from 2017.
And be like, you told me this.
Yes.
No.
And literally, I'm looking at I'm like, nigga, it's 2022 right now, bruh.
Yeah,
And
we've had a lot
what
of
is we
people like that
talking
too.
about?
I booked the shoot.
I don't even know what camera. I don't even know what shooter. I don't even
Yeah.
know that nigga that produced that video that you highlighting right there.
Yeah,
He's
they'll
gone.
be like, we booked the shoot. I sent you the deposit and everything, and can I just pay the rest? But it's like it's been a year. But
Yeah.
Then they expect the same price. But a lot of people like we're young still too, so they try to argue with this.
Yeah, they try to get over on us and all
Yes,
that.
and that was. I done had a bunch of different businesses, and I feel like one of the things that helped me through a lot of the trials and tribulations was being young like you guys and doing business with older cats. Because the thing that I realized was when I was young, I was never the owner.
Yeah.
And I remember doing fake phone calls, like I'm talking to the boss. And I remember this time, my motherfucking phone rang. I was like, oh, shit, my bad. It must have hung up. Hey, I'm going to call you back. Yeah, da-da-da-da. It's still going. Because as long as I acted like I wasn't that guy, it worked out way better. So anytime that I acted like I was really, you know, like I'm the boss, I'm the owner, and I make the final decision.
It is a lot about how you hold yourself as well.
Yeah,
like,
man.
A lot of character, a lot of how you hold yourself. Like a lot of people say I'm an old head. I'm more mature than a lot of people in my age bracket.
Most definitely.
But at the end of the
And
day,
my partner, he's 20 years
still,
old.
I still get a lot of people that are like, you're still, like, they don't have faith in me still. After everything I've done, every state I've been, flown out to, been fed, they still don't have faith in me. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. Just go to someone else.
Yeah, for
Go
sure.
to someone else.
Sure.
All money is not good money. I'll preach that till the day I die.
Hey, 1,000%. But I also agree the time that we're in now, people that really want to learn something could learn it this fast, right?
Yeah.
The way even 2 years ago when you guys said there was no photography for you guys to jump, there's still no photography that's on just the dogs, right? And that's what had me like, we got to put a school together because there's lot of other people that are out there. There's no YouTube channel. There's no
how
nothing.
do I do this? What angle do I catch? You just got
Period.
trials and tribulate, trials and error, all that stuff.
And between you guys and the reason why I knew that I couldn't put it out on YouTube is because we're still so small of a niche that I'm never, even in the long run, going to see the money for it. So it's like by putting it in a course now and making niggas pay for it now that really want to learn, I'll gain something from it. But then we still have the footage to drop in a year or two on YouTube.
Yeah.
Right? So get both bags. You feel me?
That makes a lot of sense.
That's where I'm going with that. And I'm happy that I was able to hook up with you guys on the photography side. We done had another battery die. This is just podcast life, man. Something that y'all don't normally get to see, man, but y'all getting to see it today. We're going to change this battery out. We're going to come back. We're going to take some shots, man. Y'all chill. We in here. West Coast Photography. It's a full party going on. Man, we're on the third story of this big-ass house. I told you these boys was getting money. Stop playing with us. See y'all in a minute.
Pour yourself up some more.
We got unlimited bottles.
Yeah.
Brought 15 bottles to the podcast.
Big bottles, man. I told you. Listen.
We do this shit every day.
So first he sent me the picture of the 185 inch. I said, man, they getting money out there.
We just make stuff happen.
Hey, I don't know what these photos is going for, but they getting money over here. Then I showed up to the mansion on the block with 40 cars at it.
Yeah.
Mobile grooming.
Hey, mobile grooming on the way. Talk to me about the mobile grooming.
Okay, so we got
how you guys got into it, and how you guys as a collective, like, is it going to be West Coast Photography / dog grooming, or is it a whole nother name, or how we run it?
It's a whole different business. Yeah. So my brother, actually my twin brother, I got a twin brother. He actually had an opportunity to get a mobile grooming trailer. I told him hop on it. Don't even stress about the money, nothing. We're gonna figure it out. Yeah. Took the risk. So I just made a page for it, West Coast Mobile Grooming. Yeah. It's a different branch, but it's still West Coast. Right. So we got West Coast Photography and West Coast Mobile Grooming. Yeah. So our plan. So you're gonna do any photography for bro, like doing his thing inside of the Yeah, so basically we just trying to branch off new businesses. You know, they say it takes 7 sources of income to become a millionaire. Yeah. Yeah. So like you said, like with your bro earlier, how you guys kind of fell off. You guys doing the same thing. We want to surround our whole family around the dogs. So one person doing one thing, they got their own lane. One person doing another thing, they got their own lane. But it's still all around the dogs. Yeah. So we all can come together. We can all branch off, but still be together. Yeah. And stuff. But yeah, we offer like when we do a photo shoot, we could pull up, wash your dog before the shoot and stuff, just so the dog's nice and clean. I like cooled off everything. You got the AC in there. Whoa, because I done came across so many videos, so many like. And the dog just looked like he fresh out the kennel. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't bother to brush him. They didn't take snot out the eyes, none of that. You know, so I for sure would be calling West Coast Mobile Grooming. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, hey, y'all going to have to pay this man tab. So do you guys have a price scale worked out for anything with the grooming or anything like that? We're in the very beginning stages, literally first week. We've already done over 15 dogs in our first week.
Yeah.
Our base price is $75 a dog, reoccurring every month. We're on a monthly program.
Yep.
Or we could do a one-time pull-up. It's $50 a dog for 2 or more dogs.
Got you.
It's just the base price for now. It's going to
Yeah.
change in the future, of course.
So what does that include? You guys grooming? Y'all doing toenails? Y'all doing a full scrub down?
We scrub them, dry them. We clip their nails, clean their ears, get the teardrops away.
Yeah.
We even got some Aqua D Doggo. It's
Nice.
dog cologne.
Nice.
So the dog's smelling fresh. They're
Yeah.
nice and dry. They smell good. They feel like
Hey,
silk. We've
so
had a
he
customer
get,
tell us
get
they
out, he
feel
ready
like
to
silk.
stud.
Yeah, for real.
Ready for a photo, ready
Right.
for a stud, ready for the show. Our plan, honestly, is to pull up to all the shows in Cali
Yeah.
Pull up
Be
to all
at
the
the
dog
door.
shows.
Yep.
and $50 10-minute cleans.
Boom,
So
real quick,
before
in
they
and
hit
out.
the show, their dogs are fresh.
Yes.
Fresh,
I love it.
clean, hydrated.
That's gonna be a crazy bag. That's gonna be a crazy bag.
Yeah, certainly.
I do like the monthly service, and I feel like with the monthly service, y'all gotta like, I don't want to say gotta like, you know what I mean? But it's like, if they could pull up on y'all
Yeah.
and the groomer, like y'all don't have to leave the house and could just walk outside and knock the dog out real quick. You know, something that goes along those lines. But I'm trying to get into some monthly too. You know.
Yeah, the monthly is good for income as well, but it's very easy on the other person. We'll have a date and a time set up. We're gonna pull up to your house, very convenient. We're gonna take a picture, or we're gonna wash your dog up, get them all nice, give them a little ribbon, and send them off their way. So it's really a quick process. It's very convenient for the person, and it's just all around good for the dog's health, making the dog feel right.
And we're just not doing exotics. We just watched the German Shepherd the other day.
Yeah,
Did you guys?
We
Yeah,
just watched
so
the
it's
clock
like,
dog actually.
Oh,
yeah. So it's all, we're all just dogs.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
And that's the way the mobile grooming got to be. Have you guys ever been on a photo shoot for any other kinds of dogs that are outside of the bully realm?
Yeah, I've done golden retrievers, cane corsos. I'm trying to get into cane corsos more.
XLs.
XLs,
Yeah.
of course.
XLs.
We've done standards,
Bulldogs.
pockets,
Yeah.
bulldogs. I've done.
We'll
Frenchies,
shoot
of course.
anything. We'll shoot you a Billy Goat.
I'll shoot you. That's what I'm saying. I do personal photography.
Line it up.
all that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm also branching off into other styles of photography, not only the dogs.
Got
So
you.
if you need family portraits, hit me up.
Maternity
Anything.
photos.
Yeah.
Maternity, newborn photography.
Yeah.
All that. I cover it
You
all.
just said it
I'm not
right now.
only good at-
Maternity. What's going on? Have you done your first maternity shoot? Did you get that one
Yeah.
knocked out?
This
Already
week.
did it,
Okay.
This week.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, but yeah, we just
Going
gotta
crazy.
branch off.
Yeah, trying
Yeah.
to go crazy.
Just put that camera
Trying
to work.
network.
Now, the craziest thing for me was when I pulled up, and you know, I'm thinking you on something humming, something new, something still smell fresh out the box. I'm gonna see the box laying around for that Sony thing, right?
Thought you
And
was
you're
gonna
like,
get a
hey, bro,
magazine
nah,
picture.
man, I'm really out here getting it. And that's the thing that I tell people with buying camera bodies, right? This is something that I don't know if you guys have heard this. This isn't something I made up, but this is something that I go by, and it's marry the lens, date the body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all about the lens.
Right? So you could go spend the bag on a lens, but that's because you're going to have that lens for the next 10 years,
Yeah,
15
whatever
years.
body you have, you could change it off.
That body is going to get swapped out. You know what I mean? So you
Yeah.
want to date that body because she ain't really going to be sticking around.
Yeah.
The other thing that I go off of is the same way that Apple has drops, Sony has drops.
Oh,
And I
they
know
have
when-
it more.
and
than
I-
just.
I know when they are, right? So the way that I continuously upgrade is every 2 years, I sell my camera right before they announce the new one.
Okay,
right?
Yeah.
I get top dollar. If I wait until the day after that event,
It's worthless.
It's
basically.
what?
Yeah. It's like a new car drop or something. It's just.
People tell us too they'll bring their own camera to the photo shoots. They'll be like, I just spent $7,000 on this camera. But
man.
we were like, what about the lens? What kind
Yeah,
of lens
the
you got?
lens
We
is
just got the stock lens that came
little
with
kit
it.
lens. Yeah.
Like, so you can't use that. They'll be like, why don't my photos look like yours? We're
Right.
Like,
The
that
lens.
just doesn't work like
Yeah,
that.
you gotta have the lens.
I feel like my man George made that 85 famous around the world because there's so many photographers that live and die by that 85. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I actually have two 85s, but the only reason why I got the two 85s is because when we do podcasts and I got to have them matched up and I want to have an 85 over here and an 85 over here.
Yeah.
Like if it was just me and Cam, we'd be double 85 right now going crazy. You feel
Yeah.
me? We got the 50 on y'all. It's looking creamy. It's looking good.
That's
You
like
know
for
what
the
I mean?
videos too. You gotta have
Yeah.
something like that.
You got to have
something
multiple
different.
lenses and you got to
Yeah.
be prepared. And I feel like my gear didn't start getting out of hand until I got into the video.
Yeah,
right? Because when I first got into the game, of course, I don't want to say everybody, because nowadays some people can get into the game and just go straight video, right?
Yeah.
And even then, when I first got into it, but then it was so much more expensive to jump out the gate and go the video route.
Yeah, the camera gear is a lot of money now.
And for me, I got into the game and I had literally bought the camera for a chick that I was dating.
Yeah.
And I was DJing and working at a bar. And the bar owner asked if I knew anybody that took photography. And I'm like, boom. Never paid for the camera. So I just had the camera sitting here for like maybe 6-7 months. And I'm DJing and we're paying like people to come through and like do these little promo videos for us. And one day we go out to do a wedding. And I had no idea that DSLRs at the time, mirrorless cameras now, shot both. And I seen a dude and he's coming through on like this little stick thing and he like shooting video. And I'm like, I got the same camera, bro. Like, that shit shoot video? And he's like, yeah, you just flip this little tab right here, and it's in video mode.
Yeah.
I felt like an idiot, because the way he looked back at me was like,
what do you mean?
Flip this? Yeah, what you mean?
Common sense.
Video? Yeah. And I'm like, bro, like, okay, went home and went crazy on the video. And it was just us DJing, you know what I mean? And then people started hitting me, or hitting our page. This is Facebook, like, hey, bro, who's doing you guys' videos? And I'm like, me. So from then I just branched off and like I'm like, hey, bro, you go do the DJing, and I'm gonna
do the video.
Yeah, because at the time, bro, like even still now to this day, like I was showing my lady when we drove up here, I used to have a little trailer that I would pull behind my car because I had that much DJ gear.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I ain't got to carrying these big ass speakers no more.
Got a camera and a stabilizer, huh?
Man, that's it, bro. Like I'm good. So that's how I switched over from DJing into the photo/video thing, and it just after that, my little brother was in the military, and him and his boy was doing pornos out in Germany.
Okay.
And he's like, bro, when I come back, we're gonna be doing porn like out there in the States, and I'm gonna learn this whole video shit, and we're gonna start our own little porn company, right? I'm like, just show me how to do the video shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm cool on the whole porno shit. Just show me how to do the video shit,
that's
right?
a little excessive, huh?
So he came home and his girl was not going for it. So that shit was out for him. So he was like still wanted to learn the video shit. So he jumped in and he started doing shit with this was like during the jerking movement. So he was doing shit with like the New Boys. He was doing shit with like a lot of artists that were in that whole jerk movement. And I was doing behind the scenes for him. And I didn't really realize how good I was. And I don't know if you guys give each other props, but my brother's an asshole, bro. Like, he's not going to tell you nothing. Like, you could have been out there stacking all day, killing shit, making this nigga's job way easy. And he like, yeah, man, I just sent you that little cash app. He like, nigga, we was out there for like 20 minutes and shot like photogs, bro. I was doing my shit.
Yeah.
Right? And then on the other hand, Cameron's like, nah, nigga, I got the shit on the lens. Like, I was doing it, right? So I didn't know that I was killing shit until my brother, my brother hit me and he was like, hey, let me see some of them clips you got. And I was like, my little bullshit behind the scene clips? You need those?
Oh, shit. Now we're talking, huh?
And I was like, not my little bullshit behind the scene clips. You don't need those.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, just shoot me the clips. And I'm like, tell me my shit was fire, nigga. I'll shoot them to you. I made him like, bro, you gonna tell me my shit was hot.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then from there, it just started going up. So that, like, it wasn't like I needed confirmation or no shit like that. But at the same time, it does help sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, it might, you don't need the pat on the back, but sometimes, like, it'd be like, you be feeling it, but then when somebody else give you that confirmation, you be like, I knew I was on my shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
it's
like,
just
I
that.
knew I cooked that shit. You feel me? See, sometimes a lot of people get that from the views or get that from whatever else. Me, like, to be honest, like, with the Exotic Network, I'm so busy just trying to, like, put shit out. I don't have time to worry about numbers. Because at the end...
Yeah, that's how I was for the longest time. It's just busy, working, feeding mouths. That's all we're doing. It never got into the clout, the numbers, the videos, all that. That wasn't even in question with me.
Right.
Until my followers hit over 10K and stuff. Then I'm like, oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm going to shows. People know me. People are like, yo, West Coast. I'm like... And that's when I started to realize, okay, now I feel like I'm doing something.
Yeah. I'm telling you. So it's like, don't wait on somebody else to give you confirmation, but the confirmation help. You feel me? The whole view thing, it'll throw you off. And we both done been through that and done posted work that we felt like wasn't it.
Yeah.
And then changed the game, and it was like that was that's what
a lot of my work I feel like has changed a lot of people's outlooks on the dog photography. We got we got a high standards now. A lot of people don't see photos. Like I see them on those, like, those sponsorship pages and stuff. All my work will be on it. It'll look like my page. And I'll be like, yeah, see, people are actually taking my work. It's really viral. It's going around. I see people.
I remember the first time a nigga stole my shit.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's what they.
George hit me. He like, man, nigga stole your shit. We're going to get on this nigga's head. And da-da-da. I'm like, hey, niggas is stealing my shit? Like, my shit fire? Like, what you talking about? Niggas is, you know what I mean? It's like, when you create a brand, right? Say you create Nike, and then you go drive down the street, and you see a nigga on the sidewalk, and he, like, got Westcoast photography or some shit. He got Westcoast photography. He like,
you're established, huh?
Yeah.
Like, I'm established. This is it. It
was like I hit another level. It was like, okay, it's time to hit these niggas for some more money. You feel me?
Up the price.
Yeah.
But
But what were you about to say? He lost the train of thought. I seen it. It came and went. No, it's good. About somebody ripping off some of your photos. How about you guys' style? Have you guys seen somebody copy the style or attempt to copy the swag?
Like I said this probably 8 months ago. I'm creating a style that people can't replicate.
Gotcha.
So I haven't seen my style get replicated yet because there's a lot more that goes into it than they think.
Yeah.
Like if someone tried to copy my photo now, I guarantee it's not going to look like my photo. I can give you a raw file, send it to you, and tell me edit it like my photo.
Yeah.
It's not
Ain't gonna happen.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that's
greatness.
Yeah,
that's you being confident in your work, and that's the same way that I am. I don't feel like, and that's the reason why we're doing the school, right? And that's the reason why I want you guys to join with the photography side, right? Because I could give a nigga the game and tell you how to set up a podcast and how to shoot a video of a dog and this and that.
You give some the recipe, but the food's not gonna taste the same.
Nigga, you ain't got the sauce.
You don't got the sauce. You don't got the love that we put in the chop.
Yeah, you're not gonna spend that same amount of time. It be nights. I'll be up till 3, 4 in the morning, like telling my girl, babe, look at this shit. She's like, God damn, nigga, leave me alone with this shit. Like, you done worked on this shit all night, and you gonna come in here and show me 15 seconds? Like, I'm supposed to be excited about it? You've been doing this shit all night, and you came in here with 15 seconds.
Yeah, it looks good. What? It looks good.
Why are you asking me? You don't care what I think.
My mom, the most ruthless person alive. She'll send me a screenshot of my photo I posted and say, I don't like this photo. I don't like your style. I'll be like, damn, Mom.
Dang, Mom.
Humble me instantly.
Yeah. Is there anybody that can... Do you and your brother go back and forth with the way that a photo is being edited? Do both of you guys edit?
No, he doesn't edit, but he sits next most of the nights. Like we're in here, he sits next to me. He's like,
yeah, get my input.
Hold on, that don't look right, or hold on, I like this photo, not that
or
one.
even before,
I like this photo. No, this is the photo. I edited it. I'd be like,
if I'm not home or something, he'll still send me all the pictures before he sends them to the customers, and I'll be like, all right, I don't really like this one.
It's just
just a second
fourth set of eyes,
right. And then I know from stacking myself, right, because there's like I'll go over and I'll stack with George sometimes. I'm like, it's a completely different angle. What you see and what he sees. Two different things.
He told me that like in front of people, like I don't see what you see. You have to let me know.
You got to tell me. Yeah.
Like, we have our own words now, like our own language,
own communication.
So people,
we have a whole program down.
Like we get damn near just like,
hey, in sync. You guys are that in sync. You guys don't even really have to communicate.
Yeah.
Hey, some people come to the photo shoots and then
it's called mental telepathy or some shit like that.
Yeah. Some people come to the photo shoots and they'll give us our props too. Like I like see what you guys doing. Like, you guys got this shit down to like the T. Like
right. That's what's up.
We'll be in and out 20 minutes.
Yeah.
If we want to take our time, we'll do a half an hour.
He said it's easy, nigga.
Hey, it's light work, honestly.
Light. Talk that shit.
It's light. Yeah.
Y'all working too hard out there, man. You said it's light. We in and out
now, but when we started, there was a lot of sleepless nights and regrets and or no faith in myself. Like
so with the shooting, you can get in and out between, let's say 20 minutes to an hour, right?
Yeah.
Single dog.
30 minutes.
20, 30 minutes, single dog.
Yeah.
When you get back home, upload those images. How long is it before you guys have deliverables to a client?
I always tell everyone at least sometimes if you want to pay more, there's rush fees, like 2 days.
You said a week?
Yeah, but like
7 days,
5 to 7 days, because
when I'm more booked, I'll go 14 days.
Because we're usually shooting at least 5 dogs a day.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, we've already shot At the end of the week, we've already shot at least 25 dogs.
Yeah, we
so
shot all of them.
So we're working the whole next week just on edits.
Okay.
So we can't even shoot no more.
Yeah. But
what's the turnaround like editing wise? Let's say
when we're getting into the post edits,
yep,
from SD card to I can send it to you.
Yep.
I've gotten it down to 15 to 30 minutes.
Ooh, nice.
I've gotten it as low as 7 minutes, but I'm not as happy as
you got to be picky. Yeah. Now,
I've
does it
gotten
help when you shoot the same dog? Like if you repeatedly shoot a dog, when it comes to that edit or looking at the files from that dog, does it make it easier or harder? Because it can go both ways.
It'll only help in the shooting wise. We know how this dog acts.
Yeah.
It's not gonna want to look like this, or it's not gonna look away or something. We know you're not the dog's like personality and stuff. We know you're not gonna do this for us. But as it comes to shooting, as it comes to post edits, I could pretty much fix anything.
Okay. Now, what you guys shooting so many dogs per week, per month? How do you decide what dogs go on the West Coast photography page? Is that a different fee, or is that you guys?
That's where we lack promotion, actually. Because we be lacking. We don't post everything we shoot.
Yeah, I've had 6 months straight where I didn't post one picture. I'm like, wait, I got to go on this Instagram and post.
Oh, bro. It's so many times I've talked to your brother in the past 2-3 weeks. I'm out here working, right? I'll go to the gram, and it's like, I ain't seen no new picture,
dead,
right?
Seems like,
like it's not dead, but it's just like sometimes you get so caught into the work that the posting side falls victim, and that's even me, right? It'll be weeks that I'm like Exotic Network going crazy.
So when I first started, from when I started consistently getting clients, so a solid 365 days, I didn't do nothing but take photos and edit.
Yeah.
Nothing else. I didn't have no other life, no nothing. I didn't do nothing. I didn't go to the park. I didn't go to a basketball game, nothing. 365 days, we cleared, I think, 180,000.
Woo!
Just
money.
off of
I told you they was rich over here. I told you they was getting it.
Just off photography.
Yeah.
In 365 days flat. Not a day lower.
That's crazy. That's good shit, though.
LLC,
it just goes to show
everything.
There's money in this dog game, in the photography, in any niche. You just have to put the time, the effort, the consistency, and the work behind it, and you're going to get it done.
How often are you guys traveling outside of you guys' city?
We try to just travel 6 times a year, 6 months out of the year, 6 times a year. So we'll go out of state 6 times. But
is it always both of you guys?
Yeah. If you book a shoot with me and you're in New York, you have to fly him out.
Yeah.
If you don't fly him out with me, I'm not going.
Yeah. So how hard is that? Because that was something that me and my brother...
I've lost a lot of clients with it, but at the end of the day, you're not going to get my work that you're asking for if you don't fly him out.
Right.
He plays
He's
a big part.
He's a huge part.
Almost 50-50.
Yeah.
If you want to get technical.
Because if you're flying us out, we're at least doing 15 dogs.
Yeah.
So if you want our work to go smoother, if you want everything to look how we do things back at home, it got to be...
It got to be...
And the minimum is 15.
That's like booking me and not taking him. That's like him... It just doesn't work.
That's like 30 Rich. We went out to Texas, shot 35 dogs one day.
Yeah. 35 dogs one day.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
35 dogs, and we did it in, like 4 hours, I think?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Do you ever do it so fast that a client says, "You sure you got it?"
No, because I show them the post photos.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I didn't have that, like, bruh, I got it.
They still doubt the work. They'll look in there and be like, it looks too dark, but it's not going to look like that when we get home.
Exactly.
They always have a problem with the brightness or the darkness.
No, but that's the thing that the client doesn't understand is the image that you see inside of the diopter isn't the same image that's on the back of that LCD screen.
Yeah.
Right? So when you look inside of the viewfinder, the diopter, whatever the fuck you want to call it,
I call it the eye hole.
Yeah.
That's what I call it, the eye hole.
When I make people look at the photos, they look through there.
Yeah,
we'd be like, you got to look through there. It's gonna
look.
You can't look at it on the screen.
Yeah.
You have to look at it through the eye hole.
Unless you spin the bag on a Sony camera, it's different because you can look on the back of a Canon, and on the back of a Canon, it looks the same way that it's gonna look through it. Like it's the same thing.
Yeah.
In Sony, it's night and day.
Yeah.
Night and day.
They want you to get those little attachments on
the top bruh.
Like
and it's like, Sony, like, I feel like Sony fills their cameras out with so many different specs that they just like, we can't give you that one. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to give you everything but this,
but
you know?
Once you get your camera dialed in, like, I've been using the same camera and lens since I've started.
Yeah.
once you get, and you could see my before, like my photos 8 to 12 months ago that look night and day compared to the photos I'm taking now.
Yeah, you got to consistently
I've
get
dialed
better.
in my camera to such a T that.
What's your favorite aperture?
Aperture as an f-stop?
Yep.
It depends on the dog, but honestly, I tend to shoot for a 2.8 or a 3.2.
Okay.
I will get lower,
usually
but
3.2.
yeah. When he goes out in the field and shoots, 3.2.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when we were in Alabama, we lived in Alabama, Florida for a little bit. Everyone in Cali, we were gone for like 6 months. So everyone in Cali were like, we need you, we need you, we need you.
Blowing y'all up.
He was about to have a kid and stuff, so I just flew out solo and did everyone's pictures.
Yeah.
But then I just sent the SD card back to him and he edited
Let
them
him
all
do
up.
it. Yep.
But it was still cool because I had my own different angle and everything too that people like.
So it gave it a little
style.
flavor.
Cool little-
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I ain't gonna lie, I've never seen this style done by anyone else.
And
I wouldn't even.
Because I've
think
been
of
watching
this
him
style.
do it for a year too, so I know like
Just
where
put
to
his own
get.
little
So like,
twist on it.
Yeah.
Just change it up a little bit, and it turned out we had perfect outcomes out of it. A lot of people.
Yeah.
My thing with the f-stop that you got to get down that you guys already know, it can take bone away from a dog.
Yes, blur. The more blur,
Yeah,
it's not
it
good.
can, you know,
That's why I
like
said a 3.2, you'll get a full image of the dog.
Exactly.
Nice blurred background. The front
Foreground.
Foreground.
Yep.
It's gonna be in focus a little bit, but more towards we shoot for.
look at him.
Let's say
1.4.
1.4.
Boy.
We shoot
Let's
to
go.
a 1.4 to a 2.8. If you're not a very advanced photographer,
Yeah.
you're not gonna be able to get what you're looking for.
How
But,
important is it to shoot for? What do you shoot for? Where's your focus point? I don't even want to tell you. I know where you shoot because I see his work. But what is when you put that dot on the eye that's telling the camera where it needs to be focused? Where is it at?
The focus, it's probably around the eyeballs towards
Yep.
the muzzle.
Period.
So we're shooting right here in this focal area, but we want the knots all
Yep.
the way, the rounded chest out. We want it all in focus.
Or
So
everything's
the ears are
symmetrical.
nice and sharp and in
Yep.
focus. Everything else out of focus besides.
But
the dog
even
on the
his
ground.
style too, like he don't even like. It's like I like the dogs looking straight forward, right into the camera.
Yeah.
He likes that little depth where it's like
Where the
the
dog.
Little
dog's
bit,
head will
yeah.
be tilted a little bit. It
Yeah,
just
I
gives it a
like-
little bit more depth.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
likes dog looking straight at the camera, like portrait photo. I like to make it look like the dog, like a mood. I like to
Like
make a
3D.
mood with
like
my dog.
naturally just outside.
Yeah.
Like it looks like it's in the rainforest looking up
Yeah.
at a bird or something.
Like how
Right.
George is too.
Right. Right.
Yeah, so it just gives it a lot of mood and character, makes the person stare at it like, damn, this
Right.
is a.
It looks
It's a
like
nice
George's
photo.
photos are taking a magical forest
Man.
or something.
That's what we push for.
Hey, I hate taking that nigga to my spot.
Yeah.
I take George one time and
I'm
he'd
a
be like,
standard
"Hey,
spot, too.
it'll be like 3-4 months later. I'm taking my new spot." I'm like, "Nigga, I brought you here. What are you talking
Yeah, we have a
about?"
couple special spots. We
Yeah.
have a couple special spots, but.
And I feel like there's certain spots that you can hit at certain times of the day, and bruh, it's magic.
I have
Yeah.
this
It
one.
don't
spot
matter what dog you put there.
about 7
don't-
miles from me.
Yeah.
I can only do it at sunset.
Mhm.
Right before we're talking 10 to 12 minutes before the sun goes
Yeah.
down. So the dog better act right.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
long
We'll
as I
know
catch
where
it
the
in
shade's
that
gonna
10,
be and
15 minute
everything.
window,
Flame.
it's the best photos. They all go viral.
Crazy. It's some
Yes,
spots
seriously.
out there, bruh. But I just feel like I lose. And George told me this a long time ago. He said, bruh, you dropping a lot of the bag by not concentrating on photos and only concentrating on the video stuff. And you got to go with where your heart's at, you know?
Yeah.
We just lost another light. We in here wearing shit out. Let me plug this light in. Let's get some battery on this. Hey, man, we're going to get back in here, y'all, before we
Yes,
plug
sir.
this light
Yes,
in. We're going to
sir.
take another 5-minute break. We're going to close this thing out. We've been in here with Westcoast Photography going crazy for like the past hour and a half, man. I had to come out here to SAC to sit down with these boys. We was going to do it online. I'm like, me and Cam got on the phone and said, bruh, it's just not going to be right if it's not in person. So we pulled up to make this happen for the game. You know what I mean? And it's not
Yes,
every
sir.
day that I get to sit down with people that do what I do. You get me? Like, we're both in the same game, but to see these young cats doing their thing, and it's just like another big up. You know what I mean? And on top of that, we got other business going with the school, so it only made sense to pull up. We're going to take a little 5, and we'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
All right, y'all, we back. This got to be like round 3, round 4.
Yes, sir.
We've been going so hard. We've been wearing camera batteries out, lights out, you know what I mean? But it was all worth it to sit down with you two. I appreciate you guys bringing me into you guys' realm. Let me see the city. chill with the fam.
Yes, sir.
But
All
you know,
love
we got a
over here.
family emergency right now. We got some big stuff coming up. So we're gonna have to get out here. We're gonna cut it short, but we for sure gonna be back for part 2.
Yes, sir.
I really
100%.
appreciate you guys taking care of the photography portion of the course. That shit's gonna go crazy.
It's gonna go crazy.
We got some other dope photographers that are jumping on, man, and you guys are gonna make.
Like I said, as long as we work together, there's a lot of money to be made. I want to work with every photographer, no matter if they don't fuck with me. Or
put it on
nothing.
par as much as we can.
I'm not a gatekeeping photographer.
Yeah.
I will teach you what you want to learn. Because at the end of the day, we all know who's the best.
Yeah, but you got to be willing to put in that work. You know, you can only teach somebody so much before they got to do their thing and they got to put in the work themselves, you know.
100%.
At the end of the day, you can give somebody all the ingredients, but they still got to get in there and season that motherfucker and figure out what degree to put the oven on and all of that. You know what I mean? What plate to put it on, what silverware to pull out, what drink it go best with.
You gotta know the flow. You gotta know everything.
And you could be the greatest. And I tell people this all the time. You could be the greatest at what you do, but if you're an asshole at the end of the day, people ain't gonna fuck with you. No matter how good your work is. You gotta stay humble and you gotta be willing to work with whoever, whenever, however, until that bridge gets burned. You know, every man has its limits, and I really feel like you guys are changing the dog game with you guys' style of photography, and that's the reason why I'm here, and that's the reason why I wanted to hook up with you guys. I appreciate you guys bringing me into you guys' home. One thing that I wanted to touch on real quick that a lot of people may not know is you guys still breed. You guys still have dogs, and you guys are still on that side of things too, on the breeding side of things too. If you guys want to close out with that and say anything about the breeding side, we done covered the photography side for the last hour and a half. You guys want to close out the last 10 minutes and just, you know, what studs you guys got, what's going on with the dogs?
Yeah, so basically we're working off of I think five or 7 females right now. We got 2 active studs.
Yeah.
I just
we
had
still
a
got
stud
15
pass
dogs
on.
in the
I just had a
bag.
stud pass on me. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, but I'm working on. We got 1 litter on the ground right now, whelping. We got a EQ litter. We got a Blaze son waiting to confirm with our Blue Jay daughter.
Yes,
We're working with all the Giagi blood.
We're finna use that boy Squirt.
We're gonna use that boy Squirt. I plan on using Lemon Drop.
Let's go. Let's go,
I'm
George.
using Lemon Drop. But then I got 2 Merle studs that I'm about to incorporate in my camp here very soon.
Yeah, we at least be trying to drop at least 5 litters a year.
5 or 6.
At least try to keep it consistent.
Yep.
What's the starting puppy price? What's the highest you guys sold a dog for? Give me some numbers.
So we run off of 4 to 10K is our regular prices.
Okay.
Yeah.
Realistically.
If it's not worth 5K, I'm giving it away.
Yeah.
You can't put what your image out there as
if the dog's not there.
Yeah. Right.
So yeah,
is Pops or any of your brothers still on that side of the game with you guys?
Alex, the one that's doing the grooming with us, he's on the dogs. My Pops, he's still slightly incorporated with it. I don't think he'll ever leave the game.
Got a couple Frenchies.
Got a few Frenchies.
Yeah.
Then but yeah, we got 2 active studs right now. A lot of people know Blue Jay. There's YJ, which is a Blue Jay son. Then I'm coming for Tay Dove's boy too.
Yeah, shout out Tay Dove.
Oh yeah.
Honey
Hella
Pack.
band
I'm telling you,
kennels.
Tay Dove.
Yeah. Hey man, we about to man, me and Tay Dove is supposed to sit down on one, but I don't know. Him and George be kind of going back and forth, so I might have another podcast coming up and just do like George and Tay Dove.
Yeah, that's the bully camp line.
I want to mix it up. I know Tay Dove got enough out here in this side of Northern Cali to do his own pod. And I might do that too. I told him I wanted to pull up on him, but him and George was going back and forth on the phone one day, and it was hilarious.
Yeah,
and I was
that'd
like,
be. I mean, we got the
podcast, bruh. Like, I'm just gonna sit behind the camera and just let them
talk,
let them go at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
maybe bring in some live questions or comments and let them go at it, man. But Tay Dove is a good dude. He's always been
great guy,
real humble.
Breeder,
you know what I mean? Good breeder. He's on his shit.
Fastest Lemon Drop son out. For real.
Yes. But once again, thank you guys. Is there any shout outs, any thank yous, any of that before we get up out of here?
Sir.
Yeah, you always, shout out my Pops, my boy Forest City.
Yeah, shout out
Brad
Wright.
You out. Now you owe me a couple bands for that.
Hello.
I told him 5K USD.
Yeah, USD.
Shout out Band Team Kennels. Yes. Everyone that's supporting us. It's all love.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for having us on the podcast as well.
Well, come on, man.
Yes, sir.
Love over here. Whenever you want to slide, have a nice ribeye steak.
Yeah, jump in the pool.
And the dinner was fire, bruh.
Yes, sir. Yes,
what?
Sir.
Yeah. We chefs on the side too. We're chefs on the side.
Chefs on the side for real, for real.
Yes, sir.
Man, thank you for having me out at the mansion again, man. We're gonna be back real soon. We're gonna do it again. I think they didn't spend all the money on this facility we in, so that's why Cam couldn't get the new camera he wanted. I see it. That's what happened.
I'm working on a.
We've only been back for a month,
but he's still killing it, man. And that's what I mean by you guys don't need to have brand new gear to really make a name in the game.
Hey, let me tell you guys this: just start. Don't be like, oh, I got to do this. I got to stop procrastinating. Start. Practice.
Put dedication.
Work. Yep.
Just dedicate your day, an hour to your day. Shoot some pictures before you go to bed. Work on them on the laptop. Just get to work. If you're a photographer, you want to get into it, just get to work.
Man, take some reels.
Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah.
Promotion.
Hey, and at the end of the day, if y'all still don't get it, y'all go ahead and take that photography course by Westcoast Photography. And if you're on that video shit, fuck with your boy. It's the network, man. Y'all know what it is. It's your man, Anthony Smith, Exotic Network, man. We out of here. I had a ball with these boys, West Coast Photography. I appreciate you guys bringing me in. And I'm going to see y'all next time, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
You fucking with us, you fucking with the best. It's the Exotic Network.